Hello everyone, my name is Rajashree and I'm a PhD research scholar in the Department of Zoology at Lady College in Madurai, Tamil Nadu. I am here today to present my research titled Long-Term Trends in Avian Population, a Comprehensive Analysis. I have been conducting this study under the guidance of Dr. Rajashree Rajendran. Let's begin with an introduction to the importance of wetlands and their relationship with the avian community. Wetlands are one of the most complex and interlinking ecosystems bridging aquatic and terrestrial habitats. They offer resources such as food, shelter, and breeding grounds. Madurai, the city where I conducted my study, is known for its rich biodiversity. According to eBird, Tamil Nadu hosts 539 bird species with 315 species found in and around Madurai. Given this diversity, one would expect extensive research on avian communities, especially those depending on wetlands. However, Madurai surprisingly lacks baseline data and has very few published papers on avian diversity. According to Peterson et al., baseline data from any site is essential for long-term conservation efforts. To address this gap, I conducted a survey of avian diversity in 5 wetlands located in the southern part of Madurai, namely Madakulam, Tenkarai, Kuttiyarkunda, Avanyapuram and Samanattam. Coming to the results, a total of 151 bird species have been identified and documented across the 5 chosen wetlands in Madurai. And according to IUCN Red List, out of the 151 species identified, 9 species belonged to near threatened category, 2 species belonged to vulnerable category, and remaining 140 species belonged to least concerned category. In terms of taxonomical distribution of the total number of families and species recorded, order Passeriformes had the highest number of families and species, followed by order Charadriformes, order Pedicaniformes, order Accipitriformes, and order Anseriformes. The remaining families and species were distributed across various other orders that you can see on the slide. According to residential status, 97 species were residents, 41 species were winter visitors, 8 species were non-breeding residents, 4 species were local migrants, and 1 was a passage migrant. These findings provide a comprehensive overview of the avian diversity and the different patterns of residency within the wetlands of Madurai South. Regarding the number of individual birds observed throughout the study period, specifically focusing on the years 2022 and 23, the data for 2022 is depicted in the graph shown on the slide. The highest number of individuals was observed in March and April. After this peak, there was a gradual decline in numbers with another increase starting from October. For the year 2023, the peak number of individuals was again observed in March and April, followed by a decline. However, in July, August and September, there was a very steep decline in bird numbers, much more pronounced than in 2022. The numbers then started to gradually increase again after September. One key difference between the 2 years is the impact of rainfall. In 2022, rainfall was very frequent throughout the year, ensuring that the wetlands had water consistently. This is reflected in the higher number of birds in January and February, as well as the stable water level supporting the avian population. In 2023, rainfall was less frequent, leading to wetlands becoming partially or completely dry during certain months. This lack of consistent water availability had a significant impact on bird population, particularly in the months of June, July, and August. The findings of my study indicate that both too much water or too little water result in significantly fewer birds. Along with rainfall trends, water depth is also a crucial factor for avian populations. Other important factors influencing bird populations include anthropogenic activities, habitat fragmentation, food resources, and vegetation. Coming back to the second reason for huge numbers in the month of March and April, it is common to mention migrational population from September to February. However, March and April have greater numbers of birds in Madurai because returning migratory birds use Madurai tanks as a stopover. The returning migration in March and April often brings even larger flocks than during the typical migration season. This observation provides insight into how these sites serve as essential stopovers for migratory birds, offering them the resources they need. These observations indicate that rainfall, water availability, and water depth, in addition to other factors, play a crucial role in maintaining bird populations in wetlands. The differences in rainfall patterns between 2 years highlight the vulnerability of these ecosystems to changes in weather patterns. In conclusion, many avian studies tend to focus on globally threatened species, which creates a significant gap in the baseline data necessary for monitoring common and widespread species. Recognizing this gap, the current study was undertaken with the goal of establishing a foundational dataset for avifauna in the wetlands of Madurai. This initiative is of critical importance for the long-term monitoring of bird population. By providing baseline data, we can better understand and contribute to the conservation of wetlands and preservation of avifaunal diversity. And as an extension of this study, I am also monitoring and investigating various other factors including environmental conditions, physicochemical parameters, vegetation, other biotic resources, and numerous threats to these ecosystems. This approach will help us gain a deeper understanding of the dynamics affecting avian population and aid in the development of effective conservation strategies. A part of the study have got published in Uttar Pradesh Journal of Zoology. If you want to look more into this, you can visit the website and read the article. Thank you.